Like I always say, welcome to the channel. Today is Friday, June 3rd, 2022. Hope you're all doing very, very well. Had a great week and are looking forward to the weekend. I know I posted a video a couple days ago doing my May recap, and I typically don't post multiple videos in a week. However, today is sort of one of those milestone anniversary days, and uh, being Friday, June 3rd, 2022, it's actually the 11-year, like to the day of the week, whatever, day of the month. It is 11 years to the day since I graduated from high school. I graduated from St. Joseph High School on Friday, June 3rd, 2011. And in this video, I just want to talk about a couple of things related to my time in high school. I know that I posted a year ago, exactly a year ago, I posted a video doing sort of like a 10-year sort of recap of how my life had been, some personal stuff and professional stuff since in the 10 years since graduating from high school. But that's not really the topic I want to discuss today. I want to talk about something that I didn't really appreciate fully when I was in high school that now I totally appreciate. And I don't feel, I think even a year ago when I posted my 10-year video, I don't think I even had realized this at the time. So it's something that has come to my attention in the last year or so, maybe even in the last 6 months or so. But I'm going to talk about that now. So when I was in high school, I did not want to be there, meaning I didn't want to be at that high school. I wanted to be at the public high school with my friends, the people that I had went to elementary school with for from K through 6, 7 years, grew up with them. And when everybody except me went to the public high school and I went, or the public middle school rather, which is in the same. So my middle school was Blessed Sacrament and Blessed Sacrament School, and that was in Natrona Heights, and that was in the same building as St. Joseph High School. So for middle school, I went to Blessed Sacrament, and then for high school, I went to St. Joseph High School across the building. So all of my friends that I went to elementary school with went to the public school, Kiski High School. I wanted to go to Kiski High School because, in middle school, because I wanted to be with my friends. And I resented going to Blessed Sacrament, and I resented to a large extent going to St. Joseph High School at the time. And then when I became a senior in high school, actually, end of my junior year of high school, when we talked to the guidance counselor about college and stuff, she suggested, getting involved with OVR and seeing about getting college paid for and services and things like that. And it was during that time, that year between like the end of junior year and the end of senior year, that I learned all the services that I would have been entitled to if I would have been in the public school system K through 12. And I was very jaded by that. And I was jaded by that for a long time, even after graduating high school and maybe even after graduating college. Definitely after graduating college. Because it's like, well, I could have gotten all these services and I could have been in the system and I would have been maybe better off and better trained in certain aspects of mobility and things that as a person with low vision, I would have been exposed to if I would have been in the public school system. Because I had zero accommodations K through 12 in the Catholic school system. And that's going to lead us to the point that I'm going to make today, which is I am grateful to have been in the Catholic school system K through 12 with zero accommodations with regards to my visual impairment, because I feel like it prepared me better for the real world. Because when it comes down to it, the real world doesn't care that I have a visual impairment. Of course, the people in my life care that I have a visual impairment. My family, my friends, people that know me personally, of course, they care that I have a visual impairment, and they're aware of it and have assisted me throughout my life in various ways, in situations out in public and stuff like that. And so I'm not talking about those people, obviously, but the world in general does not give a crap if Eric Bernardo has a visual impairment and is losing his sight. And going through the Catholic school system for 12 years, not with people who didn't care that I had a visual impairment, but people that didn't accommodate the fact that I had a visual impairment. Essentially, I was treated like everybody else. from by the institutions that I attended and by the people that I went to school with. And it really hit home for me in the last year or so how beneficial that has been for me. I have a very thick skin compared to if I was in the public school system and would have been, for lack of a better word, coddled by the system and maybe even babied by the system. Now, I don't recommend Catholic school to everybody who has a visual impairment or some sort of physical disability, but it worked out for me. And I I've always been grateful for my time at St. Joseph High School and in the Catholic system in general. However, I honor that time even more now with that realization that I am much better off in my professional life and in aspects of my personal life because of that foundation that I received as being someone with low vision in the Catholic school system, being treated the same as everybody else. Even if it probably didn't make sense in certain instances to be um, to have no accommodations, I think that definitely has been beneficial to me. And again, I'm grateful for it. I'm definitely able to handle things. I'm most likely, I don't have a crystal ball. I can't look in the past and see how things would have been otherwise, but I'm willing to bet that I'm much better at dealing with certain things in my life now, having been through that experience the way that I was, than if I had been through the public school system. So, or even if I had been through the Catholic school system as I was, and people would have bent over backwards for me and to accommodate me and whatnot. So, definitely very happy about where I am now, and I attribute that to a lot of factors that I may talk about in other videos and have talked about in other videos. And one of those things being my time in the Catholic school system with virtually zero accommodations. So at the time, I definitely didn't appreciate that for what it was. And the many years after, I didn't appreciate it either. 10 years or more after graduating, I didn't really see that for what it was and how it benefited me. But now I do, and I'm very grateful for that for that. So again, thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video. I hope that if you're reviewing this video and you are a person who is a young person who is still in school, meaning like, high school or middle school, or if you're someone with, with low vision, or if you're someone with low vision who has who got some sort of value from this, please let me know. And also, if you're a parent of someone who is low vision and you're thinking about whether or not to send them to a public school or a private school, and you got some value from this as well, let me know that also. So thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a great weekend, and I will see you all in the next video.